In House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 5, We Light the Way, Alicent Hightower dons a green dress. This scene is full of symbolism and unspoken meanings, and its surprise is every character who sees it. The majority of the plot twists in We Light the Way take place as Rhaenyra Targaryen and Lannister Velaryon approach their wedding. The marriages in Game of Thrones were almost always huge, game-changing events, and House of the Dragon keeps up this cruel tradition. One of the most notable events, besides King Viserys' deteriorating health, Sir Joffrey Lonmouth's brutal murder at the hands of Sir Criston Cole's hands, and the hint of romance between Daemon Targaryen and Lena Velaryon, is something less obviously dramatic. More specifically, the arrival of Alicent wearing a green dress. The emphasis is squarely on the fashionable aspect of the Queen's fashionably late arrival, as her dress draws attention and sparks a plethora of whispers and murmurings throughout the room. But why is it so important? Alicent arrives at Rhaenyra and Lannister's wedding wearing a green dress, which makes her appearance so startling and causes her to interrupt Viserys' speech. When speaking to his brother, Larys Strong says, "The Hightower's beacon. What color glows when Old Town orders its flags to battle? Do you know?" Of course, the answer is green, which is why Alicent's outfit is such a contentious decision. After she had previously been shown in the more traditional reds and blacks of the House of the Dragon, this attire shows her choosing House Hightower over Targaryen in an episode whose title is taken from the words of House Hightower. Alicent is on this course as a result of Rhaenyra's activities with Daemon and Criston, as well as her own disenchantment with her marriage to Viserys, as well as her father's cautions about her son's futures, and she resolves to take a stand in the most effective manner she can. But this isn't just her picking House Hightower or making a fashion statement. It's a decision that will affect how the rest of the House of the Dragon plot plays out. Alicent's green dress scene in House of the Dragon unfolds differently than it does in Fire and Blood by George R.R. Martin. There, it happens at a tournament honoring Alicent and Viserys' 5th wedding anniversary other than Rhaenyra and Lannister's wedding. At a feast, Alicent wore a green dress, while Rhaenyra wore black and red, the colors of House Targaryen. As a result, there was a more distinct and concurrent division between the two, leading to their various supporters being referred to as either the Greens' Alicent Aegon or the Blacks' Rhaenyra, whereas House of the Dragon places more of the responsibility for the breakaway on Alicent. Numerous incidents surrounding this are consolidated in the book House of the Dragon. Rhaenyra receives Criston's favor at the tournament, and their connection ends when she marries Lannister. This makes sense given the expanded timeline and character changes, such as the fact that Alicent and Rhaenyra have been true friends for a long time, unlike in the books, where Alicent is a decade younger than Rhaenyra, and how the story is being shaped by the gradual separation of the two girls after Alicent learned what Rhaenyra thought was a secret. Alicent's green outfit in House of the Dragon aids in establishing the Dance of the Dragon's civil war, not the least by effectively introducing the Green faction, which will undoubtedly be shortly followed by the introduction of the Blacks. Alicent is already making it very clear where she stands on the dance, which will ultimately divide Westeros along those lines. But the most crucial factor is what her decision stands for. Not only has she chosen House Hightower, but also her son Aegon instead of Rhaenyra. Despite objections from her father, Otto, Alicent has so far backed Rhaenyra as Viserys' heir. Wearing the green dress, however, Alicent declares that this will no longer be the case, and that in the end, she will put herself and her children first, which will finally result in conflict, as the Green of Hightower supports